Hey, good morning. So this is Braden from Pacific Toyota. Like I said, just doing a virtual tour on our 2019 Nissan Qashqai, the STL, sitting here in front of me for the 27990 drive away. So a quick idea of who we are. Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. So like I said, this is our second location at 77 Mulgrave Road. We've also got another one up at 235 Mulgrave Road, further up the road, where we've got our parts and service department, Toyota, Lexus, brand new car showrooms, the whole works. So you can see our two-story showroom over the back there as well. Yeah, like I said, I'm just going to take you through the whole car, anything marks I can find, the whole works, the service history, get to show you as much detail as I possibly can for you. So look, we're going to start from the very front, go through the whole car. If there's anything you can't see on the video, let me know, and I'll get some photos through for you instead. So just to begin with, just some very light sort of chips just on the front here. If they are a concern for you, let me know, and we can always talk to the management and see if we can get those touched up for you. But as you go right across that front bumper, get your front sensors up along here too for you, but very clean. Some very sort of minor chips just there, but they've been touched up already, and again just a sort of fresh one there, but very clean, a sort of small one there as well. So just down to that passenger front wheel there for you too. So a little bit of gravel rash just along the outside there, but heaps of tread left on those tyres as well. Across that bonnet there as well. So I'm not sure if you can see it in that video, but obviously the pearl white on these guys, you can see that in the sun, they just look so good. So just show that driver's side wheel here as well. So a little bit of dirt just from the weather we've been having, but we get them re-washed before we send it down to you too. So a couple of sort of tiny scratches there and there. Doesn't look like any gravel rash on that one either, which is awesome. Again, miles of tread left on those guys too. So even the windscreen as well. So no chips and cracks or anything like that to be worried about. Just a great example though. It's a tiny sort of chip there that looks like it has been touched up as well. Trying to show you that. So it's already been sealed, which is great. Fuel is on the driver's side here too, so I'll show you where the release is for that once we jump inside the car. Just a tiny sort of, actually that's just come up with my finger, even better. Some very faint sort of markings just in there from people's sort of fingernails just scraping down, just underneath that handle there. Again, some sort of tiny gravel rails, some markings there and there, but very tidy for the most part. So I'll just show you the inside of these doors as well while we're here. Very tidy. You can obviously see width because of those low Ks. It's obviously very bugger all wear and tear. So they drop down. You get your cup holders in there as well. The old argument separators. These seats drop down for you too. So you've got the child anchor points on the back of those as well there. Pop that back up. It's just those handles there to pull those down. Little bits of storage in the back here. It's great for kids and things like that. And even run across the roof there, just a good example though. So keyless entry on both the front doors with these ones. So I've got the keys in my pocket, press that there, it's going to lock and unlock the car. Tiny little sort of stone chip there that looks like it's been touched up already as well. Just show you the inside of that driver's door there too. So a few little scuff marks down here. It's just those high traffic areas where people sort of drag their boots a little bit, jumping in and out of the car. But other than that, pretty tidy. No floor mats in this one. And you can see heaps better looking car in the STL than these with the leather in that. Electric seats for the driver as well. So you can see the adjustment there, pivots, and of course that backrest as well. So all electric for you. I will show you all that once we jump inside. Around the back here. So you've got your rear parking sensors across the back there, same on the other side. Tiny little sort of scratch there. Bit of polish, might even clean that up a little bit. We can have a crack at that if it is a concern for you, but very sort of hard to see until you actually up close. So like I said, you've got 3 child restraints for the kids seats for those as well, 60-40 split, so that'll drop down, and then those 2 will drop down as well. So I'll give you pretty much nearly a flat boot through the whole way. Of course your parcel shelf, that just pops out if you want to get that out of the way as well. We've got a spare tyre under there too. You can see yourself, the lines are still there, hasn't even been touched yet. You've got the jack and all your tools around the outside. Little handy tip, but this one actually comes out too. So if you're ever on the side of the road and the boiling hot bitumen and things like that, you can throw that out on the ground and it gives you something to work off so you're not on that bitumen hurting yourself. A couple of sort of luggage marks on the inside there, but not actually damaged or anything like that. Pretty tidy, that one. Sort of struggling to see a little tiny sort of scratch there and there, but overall, so that rope's up there. Like I said, just had a little bit of gravel rash on that one already. Again, keyless entry on this side there too. Tiny sort of scuff just on the entry there. Again, just from people closing it and jumping in and out. Same with the main entry there. Now, as we discussed, so right on this one, so build dates for you. So 09/2019 was the build date, September. So I'm just going to show that for you. Manual adjustment over on this side. So again, you can still crank the height up and everything for the passenger seat, but just the manual adjustment for the passenger. All your books and everything are all in here too, so really great service history. I'll just skip to those important bits for you. So right, so first one originally down in Marcoola down south, well, south for us, in March 2020 at 10,000 k's. Next one at November 2020 at 20,000 k's, and then through us at 33 at September this year. So just at the end of the last month. So whenever they come in, if they are due for services and things like that, we get them done. So everything sitting on our yard is pretty much as best as they can be. So great service history in there. Pop that up for you. Show you right across that dash as well. So just about looks like new. Sorry for the shaky camera, she's pretty hot today. Just that back door as well. So that's just coming off with my finger. Pretty tidy on those handles though. Again, little bits of scuffing there, but nothing too bad at all, that's for sure. And like I said, so that 60-40 split this time. So the 2 anchor points on the back of those. And nearly that flat backing, just drops a little bit there, but nearly a flat backing through the whole way. So pop that back up for you. So we'll cruise back around, I'll jump inside and we'll start it up for you. Show you a bit of stuff, features and that on the inside. So great news, you've got 2 keys for this one, so 2 genuine Nissan central locking keys in the fobs. So we've got the push start and the ignition just on the left hand side of the dash there, so as long as we put on the brake, push that one, and that's it. So I'm just going to get some aircon going because it is absolutely stinking hot up here at the moment already. So 33,670 k's on the clock right now, so no engine lights or dash lights or anything like that to be concerned about. Literally everything's ready to go. So up on the steering wheel, pretty simple and easy to use. You've got most of your controls from the actual steering wheel itself, so your Bluetooth options, cruise control, everything's over on the right hand side here, and of course your radio options and everything else up over on the left. You can see this one here is going to operate the screen down in the center there. So go through that one, so your spit, trip, average fuel, all that sort of stuff is all located through there. Headlights and everything are all up on the right hand side of this one, so Parker's headlights, high beams and your blinkers are all there for you. Your wipers are all up on the left hand side. Go through just on the driver's door, so all your window controls are over here, so that's automatic for you. Put those up and down, central locking, and of course your window locks there too. You've got a power fold option for these mirrors, so you can push that one and it's actually going to tuck those mirrors in for you. So A couple of different reasons. You can bring those, it makes it a little bit easier for opening that door, gives you a bit more room to be able to jump in and out if it's you're next to a wall or another car. But it's also good for the shopping centres. It stops people's watches and things like that bashing in the mirrors and just protects them a little bit as well. So you can tuck those back out for you. Otherwise, your mirror control, so left side of the car, right side of the car, and you just adjust that as you need to. You do have your lane departure in this one too, so that's currently active. You can turn it off if you don't like it. So if you start to drift over the lanes, it's going to beep and it's going to let you know and assist with that. As we come back over to the center console here, so obviously press that map button at the top, set that one there. So you've got sat nav set up there as well. So your controls, it is all touchscreen there too to make it easier for you. You can go back through your different radio options there as well. Your Bluetooth, it'll connect your phone, text message, the whole works through that setup too. As we go down, I'll just put that into reverse for you. So a couple different cameras. So you've got cameras stationed under the mirrors as well as at the back. So you've actually got a 360 effect once you bring this one up here. So you can literally, there should never be any reason for damaging the car because you can literally see all four corners of the car itself with that one, as well as the reverse camera. So on this side here, you've got the actual back of the car, the bumper, and then this one you've actually got, like I said, the front, either sides and the back there too. So real handy. That automatically comes up for you as soon as you go into reverse. The actual handbrake itself is all electric. You just push that down to release it once the foot's on the brake, pull it back up to engage it. Auto hold's great for traffic lights and construction sites and things like that, where you're sitting there with your foot on the brake, holding yourself on a hill. You can push that button and you can take the pressure off your feet and relax a little. And as soon as you take off, it will release. Little accessory plug under there for you. Aircon controls are all here, fan, temperature, and of course where you want it coming out. As we go down, you've got cup holders down in these guys. Heated seats as well, which is probably better for you guys down south than it is for us, but you can put high and a low setting for the passenger and the driver's side of those. Little bits of storage there, a bit more storage underneath there, another accessory plug, USB and AUX for that radio there too. So heaps of features in this one. As we come at the top here, so I'll put that down, we've got the mirrors there as well. And of course all your light setups and everything all in here too. So all controlled from this side. Real easy. So that's your little microphones for the Bluetooth there too. As we come down, so like I said, your fuel release is down there. So that's over on the driver's side at the very back. Pull that up, that's going to come out, and your bonnet release is there too. So like I said, just a genuinely really well looked after car. If there's anything, like I said, if there's anything you couldn't quite see in the video, please let me know and I'll happy to get some photos through for you instead. But yeah, I really can't wait to hear your feedback. So before we finish up, I'm just going to jump out, pop that bonnet, show you under the engine bay there too. Just our sales manager working hard over there. So as you can see through the engine bay there, so the only reason that car was beeping is because I got the keys in my hand and the engine's still running, so it's just beeping to let you know that you've the engine is still running for you and you've got the keys. But you can see yourself just how well that's been looked after and maintained. So Sue, that actually concludes our virtual tour. Look forward to hearing your feedback very soon, and yeah, thank you again for your inquiry.